there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is Yenta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of April 11 through 17 of 2022. Now, I had a request from somebody that she wanted to see the spread as it's out, and so that's why I've changed the camera angle here. Now, I have a very unsophisticated, okay, cards are just, let's calm them down here. I have a very unsophisticated setup here, and so more than one camera angle at a time is beyond what I can do at the moment. I know some people, some readers are really great. They have several cameras and different angles and things like that, but that is not me at the moment. So let's just keep going here, and we will get all the cards out and see what it is exactly that your guardian angels want you to know for this week. Okay, and so these cards are taking their sweet time. There we go. One more, two, next one, and the last one will come out in 1 second here, or, whenever it's ready. Okay, there it is. Okay. All right. So let's just see what's going on here. So to begin with, you never need to fear overabundance. You always do have and will have plenty. Now, some of you are saying, yes, I know that. I have full confidence in my ability to create and maintain my abundance, my financial resources, my, food, shelter, clothing, all that kind of stuff. The thing that this is talking about is other things as well, right? So what else is there that is considered to be abundance? Is happiness and joy and relationships and all that stuff. And so anything that is in your life that is currently changing is geared towards bringing you more of that other types of abundance. So sorry. They're giving me so many messages all at once. I'm having to sift through it all. So everything that you're experiencing, even though sometimes it feels crappy in the meantime, it is geared towards bringing you the absolute best. Sometimes you have to get rid of something that currently is in order to be able to embrace the new thing that's coming, which is better, right? So, it's not all sunshine and roses. There are ups and downs. There are the waves of things that just don't feel good, but the end result is much better. And there's things too that sometimes you need to learn them. You need to get through that and learn it so that you can embrace the better thing, right? Okay, so that's all the abundance coming to you. So, the money, and some of you are saying, well, no, I don't have any money. And so same thing though, you are always looked after. You always will have plenty. And so for some of you, you need to change your dialogue about that. So that dialogue is sometimes with your own self. Actually, most often it's with your own self, as well as with other people. When somebody, when there's conversation about money, do you say, oh man, I'm really struggling? Then that's what you're creating. If you say, no, I have plenty, and, feel that. What does plenty feel like? That's a beautiful, exciting, abundant feeling, isn't it? And so the more you feel that, the more you say it out loud, the more you're drawing it to you. The more you are creating it in your life. So there you go. That's abundance. And so, yeah, we talked a little bit about this change, that for some of you, a lot of change is happening, and it doesn't necessarily feel very good in the short term. But trust me, it is exactly what it needs to be. It's bringing you along the path toward your best life. And things continue to change and to evolve and to grow. And so, something that, I don't know, a few years ago you grew into, that was a hello. Well, that thing now maybe has expired. You've used it up. It's you don't need it anymore. It's not beneficial anymore to you. So now it's time to say goodbye to that and allow the new hello in. Life is like that. It's a series of cycles, starting, continuing, and ending. And so some things right now are ending for you, and the new thing is about to start. So, if you can, nothing makes what's happening, what's ending, feel better in and of itself. It just does sometimes feel icky, right? But if you really look at what you're feeling, you will understand that some of what you're feeling is relief that that's over. Yeah. Even though you think that that shouldn't be a feeling that you have, it actually is. And so when you can embrace that and say, yes, I'm glad that this now has come to an end, then you can really, really be great. Okay. All right. And so in a large way, this represents freedom to you. So when you're looking at your life and the changes that are coming, that are happening, you can see, like, it feels like this is what a lot of that relief feeling is because of. Because you can see that this brings about a lot more freedom for you to breathe. Like, it feels like right now you can't even take a deep, full breath. Whether that's stress related or that's, it's probably stress. It feels what it feels like. And so the stress of the thing is going to be much diminished. It'll, everybody still has stress of some kind in their life, but yours is going to be changed in a significant way, and in a way that you can actually breathe. That you can actually breathe. That life will be different, and much of that restrictive stress will be changed or gone. It'll feel really good. Okay. And so, this one next. And so, as a result of some of this change, some of you are learning how much of a healer you physically are. Physically, mentally, emotionally. You are a healer. You feel the empathy, the compassion for people that healers do. You feel it within yourself when somebody else is experiencing pain of any kind. You're really, really learning these things about yourself. And so now can be the time that you truly step into that, take some training maybe. It could be that this is your new life path, ultimately. Like, it doesn't have to be a quick, abrupt change. It can be a slow, gradual thing. Just gradually incorporate this into your life. It does not have to be anything formal. It can simply be something you enjoy doing with or without training, right? So depending what it is, obviously. For some of you, this is your cue to go see a healer. Now, there's a lot of different definitions of the term healer. Most commonly, it's a person who is trained in some kind of alternative therapy, right? Many people will say that the healer is the one doing the healing. So in this case would be you, yourself, right? Those are, in my opinion, those are both true. In order for someone to be a gifted healer, they have to be doing their own healing, right? So anybody who's very good at it, who has a reputation, whose name comes up regularly when you ask for somebody like this, that person is doing their own work. And so you can confidently go to them knowing that they understand, knowing that they can have the compassion that you need right now to assist you with your own inner growth, your own healing. Okay. And in this way, you will achieve balance is there again for you. It's like you've been off balance for a while, like they're giving me this sensation of vertigo, that you felt like your whole world was kind of tipping. And this has nothing been new, like it's been like this for, I'm not sure, like 5 years, maybe more than that. And so by embracing this change, by saying goodbye to the things that you feel relief about saying goodbye to, about healing, doing your own inner healing, whether that's with a practitioner or not. There's lots of good YouTube stuff too, meditations and things like that. So doing all that leads to a better balance in your world. And then that feeling of vertigo can go away. It can help you know that you are on an even keel. Don't let any person destroy your balance. So your balance should depend only upon yourself. Now, we are human. We do depend upon other people to keep us steady, right? We just do. And while it's happening, while the steadiness support is actually happening, that's great. But then if suddenly something happens to that and that support is withdrawn, we need the ability to stand steady on our own, right? So you need both of those. If you don't have the support of another person, you need to have your own ability to stand strong. And so that's what needs to grow right now. Yes, so that is part of this change, is how this all feels. So creating the balance within you is coming. You're doing it. You're doing it, and you're doing well, and keep doing it. Okay, now we have here the daily guidance card, so we will ask for one last bit of wisdom from your guardian angels and just see what's one more thing that they want you to know for this week. There it is. Listen. Oh, listen. Listen to your angels' guidance. Listen to the supportive people in your world. Listen to your own gut feelings more. Those things, that they will never lead you astray. Other people who are in physical form, they have their own form of ego and everything right now, right? So there, any support or any advice that they give you is going to be based upon their own life experiences, and it may not match up with what you believe. So, hear them, take everything into consideration, and follow your gut, and follow your angel guidance, your divine guidance, and that's what's going to guide you along the right path. Okay, beautiful Aries, thank you so much for joining me. Please know how much I appreciate you, how much I love you, and I will see you next time.